a side of me that I've never shown before.
So excited for your upcoming Netflix movie, Mea Culpa. What can you tell us about that? We've got limited information.
I don't know that I can tell you. But I can say that I'm excited about it. I'm just as excited as you are. It's a role that I was very nervous about stepping into, and Mr. Perry made it very much so a creative, safe space for me to be in, and I'm delighted for everyone to see it.
What was it that caused the nerves to be stepping into it?
It's a side of me that I've never shown before.
Mm-hmm. Oh, interesting. What was it that drew you to this project? Was it, I know we love to see you in all the acting roles.
Yeah, well, the story was just so interesting. The story was interesting. The dynamic of the story is interesting. And I really I learned a lot this process, to say the least. I learned a lot. And I can't wait to do it again, to be honest.
Oh, that's awesome. And how was it working with Tyler Perry? He's such an icon.
He honestly is a dream. Yes, he is an icon, but just both feet on the ground in such a humble way, in a gracious way, and very much so seeing things before it happens. Like, he's kind of a magical person. Like, he's literally like so magical. And I love him. He is so brilliant in every way.
Was there any like inspiration or piece of advice that he gave you that really stuck with you?
He just allowed me to, let's say, just be comfortable, and not judge the character at all. And if anything, just tell her story the best way that we possibly can, for sure.
I am so excited to see it. Do we have any general timeline for when we're going to get to see it?
No, I'm going to call him right after this. I feel so bad. I don't have any answers, but I will ask him.
You're just keeping us with suspense. I love it.
I know.
Now, I've been loving seeing you on screen in these acting roles. I mean, obviously, you're such a fabulous singer as well, but what has it been like getting more into acting as the years go on and taking these big parts?
Oh, it's so much fun. I cannot tell you how much fun I'm having. The interesting thing is it's still creative, Mm-hmm. In the studio, I'm putting notes together and writing, and you know what I mean? It's the dynamic is still creative. And I think that's what I love about it the most. But when I was reading the script, like even after the movie, I was reading another script after the movie, and I'm looking at the script and I'm going, oh my gosh, it's such a great story. Like, I love telling these stories. I think that's the best part, is the storytelling, and wanting to kind of, I guess, like, step into someone else's shoes is the interesting part of it that I really enjoy. Yeah, that part of it is awesome.
Is there any like dream role down the road that you would love to take on? We can manifest it here.
Well, I knew that I wanted to tell the Donna Summer story before, but mm-hmm. after watching Donna Summer Love to Love You, I really want to do it now. Have you seen the documentary?
I have, yes. It was wonderful.
Oh my gosh, it was wonderful. I thought that it was done so beautiful, but I also still felt like it's even more to her story, and I that is the dream role for sure.
Oh, I would absolutely love to see that. So we're putting that out there right now.
We're gonna put it out there.
Yeah. And what about on the musical side of you? Do you have anything that you have in the works, or anything that you want to get into the works in the near future?
Yes, I'm in the studio now. I literally only say I'm in the studio now because I just said earlier, when I say a date or anything or put a time on something, it gets me into so much trouble. So my goal these days is just to make something great and release it. I'm always
Yeah.
this with the music, and I know why, but I just want to make sure like I'm not just talking about it. I'm about that life, and I put it out. Yeah, for sure.
I love that. And what is the vibe like in the studio? Is there any,
Telling that,
adjectives you could give us? Nothing.
telling that, but I will say it's it's silky and it's soulful, and that part of it really excites me. It's really fun, and the writers and producers I'm in with, which I'm not saying as well,
Yeah.
are beyond talented, and I'm so glad that we get to share creative space like this, for sure.
I love it. You're operating on all these levels of creativity, and you're also, a mother. How do you make time for yourself? Do you have any self-care that's like uncompromisable?
Um, let's see. I like to watch movies. Funny enough, at the end of the night when everybody's upstairs and rested, I like to clean up. I know it sounds crazy, but it's more so like putting like the right song on, having the right scent while you're doing so. And just, I love the feeling of flicking the light off and looking back in my kitchen. One, I feel grateful to have my home. And my mom was a housekeeper slash nanny, and she always taught me about just keeping your space, especially when God blesses you with a space. You want to keep it clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness. So I do that. I definitely do that, and it is a self time because I'm still taking care of myself, of my face, and everything. It's a beautiful time.
Now, I know that you are obviously taking care of your family, taking care of your home in the best way. Do you have any tips and tricks for us?
Tips and tricks. I think that the tips and tricks of taking care of the home is enjoying it, enjoying your family. Well, not when cleaning, but like definitely enjoying time with your family is always a plus, which is why I love this initiative with the Family Guard brand and this whole idea of the Yes Play Day and encouraging families to have this time together, in a clean space that is designed and built for them to thrive, in their development. Studies have shown that kids actually really thrive in a clean space that allows them to be creative and have imaginative play. And I love that the Family Guard brand is giving away $50,000 spread between 100 families to redesign their play space with their kids. It's such a cool initiative because I think that, in a time like now, everybody's like, we're counting our money and making sure that, everything is good. But to be able to have a brand that cares about that and puts their money where their mouth is really impressive. Really impressive. So I love this initiative and happy to be a part of it. And anybody else who wants to be a part of this contest can go to familyguardusa.com.
Fabulous. People can definitely head over there. I'm curious, with all this talk of play, how you work play into your own family's life.
Oh my gosh, it's like a must for us. Like that's usually Sundays when I'm lucky, like a good Saturday, which has been, it was this Saturday as well. I had the most magical weekend with my kids. We went to a birthday party. It was everything they wanted to do, like from animals to water play to, outside play. It was everything. And ice cream and pizza and this and that. Like they went to a birthday party. They were so happy. And then Sunday, we just relaxed at home. We went in the pool and played basketball and watched funny cartoons together. They're like really up on the Magic School Bus show.
Oh, classic.
And Tom and Jerry. We had a really sweet weekend and I'm still kind of floating on my clouds. Yeah.
I love that. That sounds like a blast even for the adults at the birthday party.
It was. We played the whole time. Like we genuinely did.
I love that. Do you have any other big summer plans with the family or is it just keeping those good vibes going?
I'm gonna keep those good vibes going, and we have some travel
Mhm.
coming up that we're excited about, and we're looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to that. My schedule has been all over the place, and to be, as my son would say, to be by the beach would be really cool. Can we do that this summer, Mom?
Oh, I am right on board with that. That does sound very cool.
Two of us. Like, you got it, son. Sounds great. Let's do it.
I love that. I love that for you and your family. I hope you have the best summer, and I appreciate you taking the time to talk with us today.
Thank you. No problem. And I love your picture of Dolly Parton behind you.
Thank you. Oh, my Queen Dolly. I love her so much.
Definitely a darling for sure.
She is. She is. Well, thank you so much for your time today. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a good one.